103 years old, is struggling under the weight of neglect and desperation. Once a beacon of hope, the hospital now faces overwhelming challenges in meeting the needs of its community. During a recent visit, Minister for Youth and Children Affairs, Balam Barugahara, who hails from the Bunyoro sub-region, called on the government to prioritize special funding for Masindi Hospital to help it regain its former glory.
Masindi Hospital, established in 1922, began as a health aid post for railway workers and has grown to serve patients from Masindi, Bulisa, and Kasongola, among others. However, this critical institution is now struggling to survive.
Our biggest challenge now is the structures. They are very dilapidated, they are very small for the capacity that we handle.
The hospital currently has only 2 labor suite beds, which must serve over 400 deliveries each month. Mothers labor side by side, with some sharing beds, while others deliver on the floor.
In a labor suite, we only have 2 delivery beds. And in a month, we deliver more than 400 mothers. So you can imagine what the midwives are going through.
The neonatal unit, meant for premature infants, has just 3 beds, often accommodating 6 or even 10 babies.
In a neonatal unit, we have only 3 beds. But you find that we have those 3 beds that are being occupied by 6 or more numbers of babies. Therefore, we pray that we expand the maternity unit and the hospital at large in order to have better services.
Infection prevention is nearly impossible due to the lack of adequate facilities, and the absence of mosquito nets places both mothers and babies at greater risk. The operating theatre has just 2 beds, yet over 100 cesarean sections are performed monthly.
They have a small theatre, very, very small, not even for grade 2. They have so many challenges.
If you look at the numbers that we operate in a month, more than 100 cesarean sections, other more major operations, we are really struggling.
With over 200 outpatients daily, government medical supplies often run out before the next cycle begins.
We get the supplies. The government has really tried to give us the supplies. But if you look at the catchment population and the mobile populations that we have, you find that these things get finished before the next cycle.
Originally designed with a capacity for just 100 beds, the hospital now accommodates as many as 200 beds.
So in a month, averagely, all wards, we have more than 400 admissions. You can imagine the bed capacity of 100, but we are beyond the numbers that much.
The hospital's electrical system, dating back to the 1920s, often causes power outages that disrupt critical care services. Despite government promises to expand and address these critical issues, delays have persisted, leaving the hospital in dire need of attention.
The president, through cabinet, recently pledged, and there's a cabinet extract directing the Masindi Hospital be renovated and rebuilt. So on behalf of government, I pledge, and I will keep following up to ensure the hospital is rebuilt.
Adding to the crisis, the maternity section has no mosquito nets, heightening the risk for both mothers and babies. Crispus, Adenitswe, UBC News.